Good morning. It's July 16th and we're harvesting garlic. And I thought I would give you a quick tip on a couple of things to look at for when to harvest your garlic and then how to get it ready for a good storage season. So the first thing to do is take a look at this garlic here. And what I'm looking for in order to know when the garlic is ready to harvest is the state of the leaves. And what we're looking at is not necessarily what the leaves look like on the tops, but what they look like down below. And what you're really looking for is, are three of the leaves, have they dried up so much that they're starting to decay or disintegrate? Because these leaves are the papers that are going to surround the crown of garlic and protect it for long-term storage. So what we see here is already one of the layers is already completely gone. That was an entire leaf and it's gone. Then right here we have layer number 2, that's brown and gone. And here is, right underneath of it, layer number 3. And that's what tells me that this garlic is ready to be harvested. We don't want any more of these layers to brown and disappear, because they're going to be those papers that protect it. Now the next thing, once you've dug your garlic, first of all, be really careful, because it's just heartbreaking to cut into your garlic with your pitchfork or your spade. So you want to be really careful and dig outside of the garlic, and they're going to be a lot deeper than you think. So don't just yank it up from the ground, because you will probably break or damage the garlic clove or the garlic crown. The next thing is, you can see we have a whole lot of dirt on here. So what we're going to do is break off the dirt and leave the leaves, the roots for right now. Because what's going to happen is these little roots and the leaves are going to help dry out the garlic. Now we're not talking about dry as in dry as paper, but it's going to help get rid of some of the moisture to give it a good storage life. So what we do at our house is we are going to take these just like this, bundle them up with a tag, because I really like to know what kind of garlic I am storing. We're going to bundle these up, and then we put them in a little slip knot with some of this twine, and then we hang it up in our garage, in the top attic of our garage, where it's dark and dry. And at the end, we're going to let them sit up there from the middle of July through about September. Once that happens, we're going to go through all of our garlic, and with a scissors we will snip off the roots, and then with a garden shears we'll snip off the top of this garlic. Now this is hardneck garlic, and what that means is it has this very hard stem that is going to get really woody as this dries out. These aren't going to be good for braiding, and so you just snip that off. And then we literally weigh each one of these, and we find the biggest ones, probably a couple dozen of the biggest ones, and those are going to be the crowns of garlic that in October we use to plant next year's garlic. So we plant the biggest ones and eat the small ones. Thus we are actually doing our own form of what do you call it, selection, our own genetic selection for the biggest and the baddest. And you can see this is Dugansky. It is my all-time favorite. I think I've been growing this type of garlic from the same seed stock for the last 6 years, and they are consistently getting bigger, and it's a consistent winner. So that is garlic harvesting in the middle of July, getting it ready for preparation for storage in September, and for planting in October.